Thank you for coming, Jimmy, for our second session of counselling. You made some good progress on Wednesday when you opened up about how your father means to you as a person in your life. And I actually invited two of my patients here today to talk about their mental health and talk about how they lost someone in their loved ones in their families. So, let's start with you, Mike. Tell us about you and how your grievances by losing your mum a few years ago. I grieved very, very poorly when I lost my mother. My mother was a lot to me in my life. She was the one who helped me, really put food on the table. I never had a dad in my life. I always had a mum who I was so close to. And to lose her 3 years ago, I didn't know where to go. I was in the divorce proceedings with my missus at the time. And I was drinking heavily, alcohol after alcohol after alcohol, to feel that life isn't for me anymore. And that's why I did what I did, by drinking alcohol, hearing voices and demons in my head to tell me to drink. So I did drink, as the demons keep on telling me to drink, and I did drink even more, to a point that I was in hospital, passed out in a park, in bushes, all overnight, until I woke up in hospital, having drips on my arms, the injections in my arms to save my life. And from that day forward, I went to rehab, and I stopped drinking. And I never thought about the demons in my head at the time. And now, 2 years later after that, I'm clean. And I'm still going counselling, because I believe that I could help someone else who's in the exact same position as me. Thank you, Mike. And now, Edward, explain about your story on hearing demons in your head and depression and mental health in your side of the story. 8 years ago, I was in a bar, drinking, as people do. Somebody put a spike in my drink, and I passed out. And then I woke up, and I was in the exact same position as Mike was as well, that I was in hospital. But something wasn't right when I woke up from hospital, just 4 days after I was discharged from hospital. As for me, I've heard voices in my head. I heard voices saying that, please drink more, please drink more, please do drugs, please do drugs. And I did. And I brought off drugs from a drug dealer, and I keep on doing drugs and heroin for the last 4 years after that, what happened. And that was the worst time for me. It affected my family. My family had to split away from me. I was living in the streets, homeless, because I was too desperate. All my money that I worked for, I just spent on drugs. And the demon in my head keeps on saying to me, please do more, please do more. And I did, and I carried on. It all stopped when I was, a family member of mine told me, and even invited me on a TV show 4 years ago to take me to rehab. I was scared of rehab. I didn't want to go and do it. And I did. And it changed me. And now I am who I am today. Clean for the last 3 years now. And to be honest with you, that rehab changed my life forever. And I believe if I can help people who had demons in their heads and thoughts in their head to do something that you don't really want to do, I'm here to help them. And that's why I believe that my story is pretty much related to Jimmy's one and Mike's one. And now, Jimmy, it's your turn to speak about your story, about the demons in your head. Share it to us. like you told me privately on Wednesday about your story. Hi everyone, my name is Jimmy DeSanta. My story on depression and demons in my head. It all started of when my father died 6 months ago from a suicidal murder. You probably know and familiar to the person, as it was on the news quite a lot, about Michael DeSanta, a guy who owns a football club called Tominito Bees. But he was a guy, did criminal activities. He wasn't a perfect person maybe, but to me, he was a lovely dad. He sacrificed everything for me and for my sister and for my mum. And in a way, he did everything to make us have a nice house, nice cars, to have everything what a billionaire would have had. And now he died from a person who I know myself, who I've grown up knowing. I always call him as Uncle T, because Trevor and, of course, my father Michael were close friends, and they both did criminal activities together. But it all came down to of heated exchanges. It was when it all started off, when Trevor had an affair with my mum. And then Michael didn't like it. And then from that day forward, those two did not like each other. It all came down to, and what happened after that was when Trevor wanted to set revenge on my dad. He wanted to set revenge on my dad for jealousy, for the most money he has compared to Trevor, as Trevor, on the other hand, lived in a trailer, and my dad lived in a mansion. Comparisons, really, between both. And that's why he went to his house on Christmas Day, broke in while Michael was asleep, and woke him up, putting a gun at my dad. My dad and Trevor had a little bit of a conflictation, and Michael trying to call the police. And then, however, Trevor shot Michael, and then Trevor shot himself. And I found that as a coward death from Trevor. And that's why 6 months or 7 months later, I was so grieving so much, to a point that I wanted to go and burn his trailer and damage all his stuff like he did to my dad. And I did that. Didn't matter about the charges and the police or whatnot arresting me. I was grieving on what he did to my dad. And then after that, I had depression even more. Hearing Trevor's voice saying that he's alive, he's alive, he's going to come and kill me, he's going to come and kill me for what I did to his trailer. And then I had thoughts in my head, thoughts and demons, and even when I was brushing my teeth, I saw Trevor in the mirror when I was brushing my teeth. I turned and he wasn't there. My mind was playing a lot of tricks and a lot of games, and I couldn't do it no more. I had this real depression for the last 2 months after when I set his trailer on fire. And then I decided that I want to take my own life. And I went on Friday last week and then climbed the scaffolding to try and take my own life. But however, of course, Michael was shouting from heaven, saying that you're a good kid, don't do it, we all love you. And when he said that, my mind changed. I didn't hear Trevor's voice anymore. I heard my father's voice for the first time, looking down to me, saying to me I'm a good kid. And since that day, I went to counselling, and then I'm so happy. And now I feel very confident now myself, like I can speak up about the thoughts and the demons in my head. I am so proud of you, Jimmy, for speaking your words to all of us here and share your story about personal demons. Thank you for coming. to this mental health meeting.
There was more time in the day. Trippy.
Today is a special day at Republican Nation Bank, as I am deciding to promote this employer to the executive role of this company. He's really joined the company for at least now a month now, and he showed me that he's got the skills and the tools to be executive the Republican Nation Bank. And his name, and give it up to Barney Bear. Congratulations, Barney Bear, being executive for the Republican Nations Bank.
Welcome to the UFC weigh-in here live, as we know that on Sunday, in 2 days time, we are going to have the fight at Last Ride between Conor the Notorious McGregor and Roman Reigns. Let's get into this weigh-in right now in the ring. Here comes the first fighter. He is the Notorious Conor McGregor. Official weight of 145 for Conor the Notorious McGregor. And now, his challenger on Sunday, Roman Reigns. Official weight of 286 for the big dog Roman Reigns. I can't wait to beat the fuck out of him. He's on the counters on Sunday. Shut up, McGregor, and acknowledge me. And that will be that, of course, for the UFC weigh-in, and we'll see you guys on Sunday in 2 days' time when McGregor goes toe-to-toe with Roman Reigns in the Octagon.
Hey, DC Wharton, I found some CCTV footage linking to the death of Nick Turner. I think we've got the person who did it. Wait, let's see. You see Miss Piggy right there? The lady that you questioned about linking to the death of Nick Turner? How come there's a body bag right there and a gentleman, of course, helping her to put the body bag into the boot of the car? And then they both drive off away from the house, driving somewhere on the day that Nick Turner was killed. We have got the evidence now on the death of Nick Turner. Nice work there, man. Miss Piggy thinks that she can hide away from it and lie, and that other gentleman with her, they're both going to be in big trouble. We've got them. It's breaking news with your boy, Mike Oliver. This is our last breaking news here today. As we are taking a 6-month hiatus from the RSV. Until next year. Apart from the FIFA World Cup taking place next month in September. But apart from that, a lot of the RSV content will not be airing until next year in 2023. So I am very encouraged for all the people who watch this right now. To stay and support the RSV and carry on watching the old videos or watching the World Cup tournament next month. And also especially mine, of course, reporting every single week breaking news. But don't worry, we'll be returning back shortly in the next 6 months from now. But it will fly by quickly, I promise. We all know on Sunday, on the last ride, we know that we are going to have Conor McGregor fighting Roman Reigns in a cage fight in the UFC. Those two has settled things in the weigh-in, and they've done that today. And we know they're both going to be squaring off one another, of course, in 2 days' time at Last Ride. Will Roman Reigns acknowledge Conor McGregor, or will Conor McGregor beat the crap out of him? We'll find out on Sunday. Congratulations to Barney Bear to be promoted as an executive for the Republican National Bank. And obviously, it doesn't matter who you look like. If you're a bear, if you're a dog, if you're a cat, or anybody, anyone can work hard and fight for their dreams without any stereotypes. And he did that by being promoted as an executive for the Republican National Bank, our national bank. And I look good luck to him, as he's got the knowledge to be a good bank man. And he was only in the job for at least a month ago, and now he's been promoted a month later. Good luck to him. And that's all we have time for here today on Breaking News with your boy Mike Oliver. And we'll see you in the next 6 months from now. I know it's sad, I know it's very emotional, but we know that the FIFA World Cup will keep you guys occupied for next month in September and October, and I wish the best of luck to the Republic States national team in that FIFA World Cup next month, and hopefully we can win the trophy at our home nation, the World Cup trophy. Best of luck to them, and that's going to be that for the next 6 months from now. From myself here today, Mike Oliver, and goodbye for now.
Hello and welcome here today to the Premier League relegation playoffs, and my name of course is Gary Walker, and we are now in the second leg of the relegation playoffs. We're going to find out if New Holland Resolution can keep this 1-0 aggregate lead into the second leg here at the Hashtag Arena, because if they do hang on to this 1-0 lead in the whole of the game, then that means that Holland Resolution will be the ones will be promoted to the Premier League for next season, and then Hashtag unfortunately will have to be relegated to Division 1 next season if it stays like this at the end of this second leg. Hashtag United have to score 2 goals if they got a chance on safety today. And now let's go now to the lineups between these two teams right now. Official lineups for New Holland Resolution. We'll start with them. As up front we'll have his Dykes. Up front with him will be Silvestre. In midfield we have his Cabdry. We'll have El Maranari with Gordon and Butchell and Gallagher. In defence we'll have his Ruska, Eric Borterman and Williams. And goalkeeper is Ralph. For Hashtag United, we have up front with the front three, we have Ryan Adams with Jeremy Lynch and Billy Wingrove. We'll have in midfield, we have Pablo Di Canio. We'll have West Hanson Spencer. Defence, we have his Rich Beck with Jack Harrison, Jimmy Conrad and Paul Nash. And goalkeeper will be Jacko. For Hashtag United, we have up front with the front three, we have Ryan Adams with Jeremy Lynch and Billy Wingrove. We'll have in midfield, we have Pablo Di Canio. We'll have West Hanson Spencer. Defence, we have his Rich Beck with Jack Harrison, Jimmy Conrad and Paul Nash. And goalkeeper will be Jacko. Now, let's get to the matchup of the relegation playoffs. We're going to have the match live. It's going to be Hashtag taking on New Holland Resolution. And now, let's get to the game.
Hello, and we are live here today at the Hashtag Arena. It's Hashtag United versus New Holland Resolution. It's a big game, this is, I'm telling you that now. The yellows versus the oranges. And it's going to be a very interesting game, I'm telling you that now. New Holland Resolution and Hashtag United is the second leg of the relegation playoffs, and we all know that Hashtag have to score 2 goals today. They have to score against New Holland Resolution if they got any chances on securing safety to the Premier League next season. If they don't, and if New Holland Resolution, of course, keep it 1-0, or if it's 1-0 Hashtag United, then Holland Resolution will be promoted as the third team from Division 1 to go into the Premier League of the next season. So Hashtag have to score 2 goals today. If they score 1, they're out. If they score 2, they're safe for next season. Or what New Holland Resolution need to do is try and better the scoreline of Hashtag to an aggregate scoreline against them, and not concede 2 goals. If they do, then they'll be the ones who failed for promotion for next season. Here we go. We are live here today at the relegation playoffs. It's Hashtag United versus New Holland Resolution. Now is Lynch. Now Ruska. Now Eric Botin. Silvestre. He scored in the last game he did, of course, last week. He did Holland Resolution. Can he get on the score sheet here today? Have to wait and see. Ryan Adams. Okay, he missed that chance up, he did. Very close. Oh, on the ball back. Free kick's being given. A yellow card for Rich Beck. So a foul, and New Holland Resolution have got a free kick. Free kick's being given. Now, trying to do a free kick there, but he couldn't. Now Ryan Adams. And now is Spencer. Lynch. Oh, it was striking. It was the save. The save. The keeper. Good opportunity for a goal right there. Very close. Very close for a goal. Spencer gave the ball to Jeremy Lynch, had his strike, and it was saved with the goalkeeper. Now corner kick here. Punched the ball away, he did. Crossed it in. Oh, okay, that wasn't good. But that's going to be now thrown for #United. We know on aggregate it's 1-0 on aggregate from Holland Resolution. have scored 2 goals, the better out of the aggregate scoreline. Chance here for a goal. What's a save there for the goalkeeper? They really do want to stay and get promoted, of course. Holland Resolution been through a lot, of course, the last 5 years. This team were a Premier League regionals, they were, who formed the Premier League in 1986. And the team, of course, have been in the division for a very long time until they were relegated in 2016 to Division 1 for the first time in, well, since the league was formed, like 20 odd 6 years ago at the time. And then, of course, got promoted, of course, first time of asking. Then went straight back down again. And then ever since then, they've not been a top flight team. So, in a way, they're going to get promoted, they're going to get, as it stands, on aggregate. Now, Wazika, Richbeck, now Spencer. And that's going to be now a goal kick here for Holland Resolution. That wasn't very good, that wasn't there. Now big boot away. Now Jimmy Conrad trying to head the ball away there, very good. Now it's Silvestre, lost it. Once Spencer won the ball back here. And now Butchell. Now Gallagher. Cross to the box here. Ooh, close. We only play like 28 minutes of the game and it is 0-0. Holland Resolution have to score 2 goals. They have to score 2 goals to be safe. 1-0 won't be enough though, #, so they've got to score 2. Now is Lynch. A goal! And # have scored! And they've got to get 1 more goal they've got to get if they are safe and aggregate to survive the next season in the Premier League. They ain't giving up the #United, they're not giving up at all. Without a fight they aren't giving up, as they've had a strike from that opportunity right there. And yes, it is a goal. 1-0 #. 2 goals they have to score if they've got a chance to go through. 1-0 won't be enough. But a good goal right there, I'm telling you that now. Strike, bang, goal. And now here's Butchill. Now Rasaka. El Marasada. Now, Richbeck won the ball back, and there's been a yellow card already for #. But now, could be 2-0. It's 2-0 #, and they are going to be heading themselves in the league the next season. They will probably survive for the Premier League for next season because they're now 2-0 up to the good. And now Holland Resolution will probably fail to get promoted for the playoffs, I think, because # are 2-0 up and they are fighting for their lives to be in the division for next season. And they will be, as it stands at the moment, as it's 2-0. Now Jeremy. Lynch, who's found a long pass there. Oh, good defending there from Eric Botan. Gone all the way to Wingrove, lost control, now throwing. Rasaka. Now Gallagher. And there you go. as half-time, and hashtag could be staying in the division next season as they win on aggregate by 2 goals to 1 aggregate, and it's 2-0. Anyway, here we are. Second half is 2-0 at the moment. Holland Resolution will be the ones, well, promoted. Well, probably they'll be surviving the next season. Hashtag, and Holland Resolution at the moment will probably have to stay in Division 1 for another season because hashtag are 2-0 up. New Holland Resolution to score at least, well, they've got to score an away goal if they got a chance on getting promoted. But I don't think that's going to happen at the moment. It looks like hashtag will be the ones will be safe for next season. We never ever had a team from Division 1 beat a Premier League club through the playoffs at all since we made it in 2020, like 2 years ago now, or 2 seasons ago in fact. So in a way, this is probably huge in a way for just no one in the lower division to get promoted through the relegation playoffs. But now it's Pablo Di Canio. Now is a chance for Ryan Adams here. Now, okay, lost the ball back here. Now to El Missouri. Now Dykes. Now Gallagher. Gallagher's through here for Holland Resolution here. Pushes it in. Oh, save to Jacko right there. Hashtag could be the ones who stay in the division for next season, in the Premier League next season. And unfortunately, New Holland Resolution's return won't happen as it stands at the moment. Now Rich Beck. Now Gordon. Adam Gordon here. Now to Dykes. Silvestre. Good defending right there. Now big put away right there. West Hansa. Big defending. Well, right now. Now is El Marasadri now. 10 minutes to go and hashtag could be in the division next season. Meaning that Holland Resolution unfortunately will have to fail to not get promoted unfortunately. So they won't join Iceberg Forest or won't join Cobham Town to be part of the Premier League next season unfortunately. So because hashtag will be the ones. A chance. Save. Now Ralph saved it. Now here's West Hansa. Now Tom Jepson. Save there from Ralph. Big boot away right there. Holland Resolution have got to get a goal because as it stands at the moment it looks like hashtag will be the ones who will stay in the Premier League. No. It's game over. It's game over. And hashtag United will stay in the Premier League. And hashtag off safe.
The full-time whistle has officially blown and congratulations to hashtag United as they are safe from relegation next season. They won 2-1 on aggregate in this relegation playoff second leg. And that means that they will be playing in the Premier League next season. They'll stay in this division next season. A huge win for them and also for the hashtag team. And they, of course, secure safety for next season. It was a great game of 2 goals for Ryan Adams, and he played a very good part on them to stay in this Premier League division in the relegation playoffs. Unfortunately for New Holland Resolution, they had a chance to try and get back to the Premier League where they belong. A team, of course, have been the Sleeping Giants, as we know that they are established Premier League side years back, of course, from obviously the founding members of the Premier League in 1986 all the way until 2016, got relegated through financial difficulties and then went straight back up again, went down again, and since then they've been a Division 1 team ever since. And this could be their moment. They could have got back to the Premier League where they belong, but they fouled it by losing 2-0, #United. And that's going to be a wrap, of course, here today in this Premier League relegation playoffs. Before we go, just to let you guys all know the updates, of course, coming up in football. On Sunday, the 28th of August, in 2 days' time, Los Andreas Pompey will take on the Georgians and Red Devils in the RSV Open Cup final at Soccer City Stadium. Could Pompey win the trophy, or will the Red Devils win another trophy to make it the double for the Red Devils this season? And also, in a couple of weeks after that, the FIFA World Cup begins on September the 12th until October the 15th. As Republic States FIFA World Cup hosting the RSV will be in 2 weeks from now, after the relegation playoffs have all been done and dusted. Can our nation win the World Cup in our home turf on the 15th of October, as we are the hosts of this competition? And that's going to be that from myself here today. Goodbye for now, and we'll see you on Sunday for the RSV Open Cup.
Until 6 months from now, and we are live in the last SmackDown before, of course, SummerSlam, also, of course, with Jim Ross and Jay the King Lotto, and we are live here today in the city here today in Georginity for SmackDown. Right, let's get straight into it. It's live, the first matchup of the night here on SmackDown. We know there's the last SmackDown we're going to broadcast until the new next year, next June, 6 months from now. We are taking a hiatus from the RSV, of course, and from WWE content until January next year. Probably will be back by the time we'll be doing the Royal Rumble, of course. But we know, of course, we've got Wednesday SmackDown and also SummerSlam tomorrow as well. On its way to doing anyways, weighing at 231 pounds, I give to you Carlitos. So Carlitos in action here. Here he comes, the Japanese invasion of Nakamura's got a match with Sheamus tomorrow night at SummerSlam. Obviously, it all started off when Shinsuke Nakamura made it his first appearance on SmackDown when he appeared a few weeks back. He did, like a re-debut some few weeks back, defeated Sheamus, and the week after that he had another match, and he was attacked after the match by Sheamus. Then Nakamura, of course, didn't stand none of it and said that he wanted to challenge Sheamus at SummerSlam tomorrow night. But before we get to that, we've got a match here tonight against Carlito. It's been scheduled by general manager Next Boy Ric Flair. They said that we are going to have a match between those two in the ring. So now it comes down to right here, right now. Nakamura and Carlito is live right now here on SmackDown. Shinsuke Nakamura here on SmackDown. We are live here for the first matchup here tonight. We know that Nakamura's got a match with Sheamus in the next 24 hours from now at SummerSlam. But 20 hours before, he's got a match with Carlito here tonight. So let's see how this all comes down to. Now Carlito, of course, making his first appearance since WWE is now launched, since it was all rebranded from WCW way back in April time, and WCW was a thing until WWE purchased WCW way back in April this year, and now they're called WWE now, and now we have Raw and SmackDown, and now Carlito is a part of the SmackDown Raw, so never had him appearing though. This is his first appearance here tonight. And Nakamura made his first appearance a few weeks back, he did, of course, against Sheamus, and that didn't really end well. Now he's got a match with at SummerSlam because of it. Oh, he just kicks him into the chest and clotheslines him. Now Carlito now. No, of course, we won't be having any SmackDown content after SummerSlam. No WWE content until next year, until the Royal Rumble we're going to try and go towards, because we're in a hiatus from the RSV due to a lot of other things going on. And we know that SummerSlam is going to be happening tomorrow, and then we all know that, of course, WWE will return back in the new year in 2023 for the Royal Rumble. Now, here's Carlito crossing into the corner here. Oh God, oh my God, he's pulling his arm right there. Now. Oh no. Now, Carlito just stamps on his leg right there. Now is the chance of a Carlito scoop slam. Now, what's he going to do here? Another kick out there from Shinsuke Nakamura. In the morning did the slaps him right here now. Nakamura now chops him. Oh no, Nakamura right now doing more damage against Carlito here. Another knee right in that midsection right there. Kick him right into that mid area right once again there he does. Now, Spinebuster. Carlito just Spinebuster Nakamura here. His finishing move that he's trying to hit. Try to. Now, Nakamura. Look at the way he did. Yes. Nakamura here. Killing Jar style. Right into the side of the face. That's over. And Nakamura wins here on SmackDown before his match with Sheamus tomorrow night at SummerSlam.
Kevin Owens in 24 hours time at SummerSlam your soul will be taken away to the pits of hell. That each hour and each second of beat of breath that you're going to take in your body will be your last breath. Because I will finish you at SummerSlam. You say you can take anybody on the roster. As you're so sure you think you can take me out, Kevin, you know you're vulnerable going into SummerSlam tomorrow night. Make sure you hear this, Kevin, because you will rest in peace.
Right, we've got some women's action, of course, here on SmackDown with Beth Phoenix versus Alexa Bliss. Obviously, Beth Phoenix and Alexa Bliss did lose in a triple threat match on SmackDown a few weeks ago, but today they're going to fight each other in a singles matchup here tonight here on SmackDown. On their way down to the ring, Beth Phoenix. On their way to the ring, the fight Beth Phoenix here right now, Alexa Bliss. Well, Alexa Bliss, of course Alexa Bliss did actually lose a few weeks back on SmackDown 2 weeks ago against Carmella in that triple threat match with Beth Phoenix involved. They both lost in that matchup. Carmella will be fighting against Asuka for the Women's Championship belt tomorrow night on SmackDown. But tonight here on SmackDown itself, Alexa Bliss will go one-on-one with Beth Phoenix here on SmackDown. Just get things and settle things after that defeat they both had, of course, against Carmella, of course, 2 weeks back. Let's get this snubbing up for SmackDown Women's action live here on SmackDown. Here we go. Here we go, this is it. Beth Phoenix versus Alexa Bliss in this match, a women's contest here on SmackDown, and let's get it underway. DDT. Good. Big clothesline right there. Corner here. Oh, neck breaker. Right down to onto the mat right there. Clothesline. 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 Clothesline right there from Beth Phoenix. Right there, take down Alexa Bliss right there. Another one again. Beating her down right there to the wire. Oh, knee right into that midsection. Collision right there. Another takedown once more. Now Beth Phoenix now going to the tip. Elbow drop onto Alexa Bliss. It's going to be, or kick out from Alexa. 24 hours until we have Brock Lesnar will be fighting, of course, defending his WWE Universal Championship against Stone Cold Steve Austin. And that, of course, will be happening, obviously, tomorrow night, of course, on SummerSlam. The Undertaker versus Kevin Owens. That'll be a very big fight between Undertaker, the Dead Man, the Phenom. And obviously Kevin Owens has been trashing about The Undertaker for like the last couple of weeks. Obviously, Undertaker was the one who chokeslammed Kevin Owens, and Owens even said and demanded anyone in the back of the locker room to step up to play to Kevin Owens, then do so. And then obviously Undertaker came out and chokeslammed him to hell. And then obviously Kevin Owens actually invited him last week on the KO show last week here on SmackDown. And that didn't last long, that show, of course, because he was chokeslammed to hell again by the Undertaker. So in a way, to be honest with you, it's not going to be good for Kevin Owens tomorrow night at SummerSlam. It's a good pay-per-view though, I'm telling you that now. But also as well, we've got, we know that Asuka will be defending their Women's Championship belt against Carmella for the Women's Championship belt tomorrow, of course, at SummerSlam. That'll be huge, of course, to watch. And there's a roll-up here. Oh, could have been. Now Bliss right now. Ozine right there from Beth Phoenix right here. What a kick right there. Now, Beth Phoenix now going to do the damage here on Alexa Bliss here. The Grand Slam. Grand Slam. Gotta be over here. She's gonna win, Beth Phoenix. And she does. She killed off Alexa Bliss here on SmackDown and won against her here on SmackDown. What a snub now for contest here. She is your winner, Beth Phoenix. Good win for Glamazon here tonight. She defeated Alexa Bliss here in this big matchup here, this big contest. Got the upper hand against Alexa Bliss in a fair and square match here on SmackDown. Good contest for her, and there you have it. The match right here, right now, we are live. It is Sheamus going to go here one-on-one with Rey Mysterio. In the next 24 hours time, he's got a match with, of course, Shinsuke Nakamura. On his way to the ring, weighing in at 250 pounds. The Celtic Warrior Sheamus. Well, Sheamus, of course, will be fighting Shinsuke Nakamura tomorrow night at SummerSlam. As we know that they've got a big feud against one another, of course, Shinsuke Nakamura the last couple weeks from SmackDown. When Sheamus was so upset when he lost to Nakamura, of course, on SmackDown a few weeks ago, and then attacked Nakamura after that week. And then after that, Nakamura wins a piece of Sheamus at SummerSlam tomorrow night. So there you have it. But right here, right now, let's see how Sheamus can do in this matchup. Alright, here comes Rey Mysterio. On his way to the ring, weighing in at 198 pounds, the master of the 619, Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is going to come to the ring one-on-one with Sheamus. Dominic Mysterio is not here tonight, apparently his son. So instead he's come on his own here to take on Sheamus here, Celtic Warrior. Here we go, let's get it underway. It's live, it's Sheamus. He's taking here against Rey Mysterio. Here we go, let's get it underway live here on SmackDown. Now, takedown splash. Hurt you by the hands of Rey Mysterio here. Now, off the top rope, Oh, frog splash. Good start onto Sheamus. Getting up. Misses. And Sheamus now meanwhile. Oh, Sheamus now. A chance for here. He's picking up Reno here. And throws him out of the ring. Like trash. Just chucked him like trash outside of the ring there, Sheamus did. Now Sheamus now going into the... doing more damage here onto Rey Mysterio. Scoop slam. Sheamus now really laying fists at Rey Mysterio right there, whacking him side of the face. Rey Mysterio, of course, had a very good run on SmackDown a couple of weeks, of course, when every single matchup, of course, he beat Kevin Owens, he defeated Eddie Guerrero and Chavo Guerrero, obviously teamed up with son Dominic Mysterio as well. He's had a very good couple of weeks on SmackDown, Rey Mysterio's had. Can luck get to him here today against Sheamus here? Have to wait and see. Now Rey Mysterio now going to the top rope here. Oh! He dodged it right there, Sheamus did. He dodged his jump. Now Sheamus now takes him back down again. Now he stamps on his arm right there. Definitely gonna hurt. Now drop kicks him. Oh, he got away with that, he did. In that mid area right there again. Clothesline. Takedown right there. Oh, splash. Kick out. Tried to get a pin out of him there, but he kicked out there, Sheamus did. Let's see what Rey Mysterio can do now. Kicked him right into that rib right there. A Sheamus meanwhile here. Celtic Cross.
Wait just a second. Shinsuke Nakamura is at ringside here, distracting Sheamus before their match tomorrow night at SummerSlam. He's in the ring with Rey Mysterio at the moment. He is furious, Sheamus, to see Shinsuke Nakamura at ringside during this match right now.
Mysterio meanwhile here. He's getting distracted by Shinsuke Nakamura because Nakamura's obviously came to ringside and watched on this matchup from the stage. It's now Rey Mysterio now is, oh my god, just floored Sheamus here. Is he going to be over? All thanks to Nakamura's distraction outside of the ring. And it's all over. And Rey Mysterio defeated Sheamus. All thanks to a distraction from Shinsuke Nakamura, of course, at the stage, distracting him from Rey Mysterio. Well, Rey Mysterio's been so lucky, of course, a couple of weeks on SmackDown. Even The Undertaker distracted Kevin Owens. And then, however, Rey Mysterio won that matchup from that week on. And then this week, here on SmackDown, Nakamura distracted Warrior Sheamus. A good win for him. Here is your winner, the master of the 619, Rey Mysterio Jr. Good win for Rey Mysterio, I'm telling you that now. A huge win for him, ladies and gentlemen. This is it, match 9 right now. Apollo Crews is coming to the ring in action here live here on SmackDown. It's not quite a lot of time on SmackDown for the last few episodes. Got magic right here right now. On his way to the ring, accompanied by Apollo Crews, weighing at 200 pounds. And boom! From Nigeria. Right from Nigeria, coming to the ring, Apollo Crews. Riddle, who was named as WWE, he made his WWE debut last week. Never seen Matt Riddle, of course, way back when he was injured and put to the sidelines just a year ago, not the hands of Brock Lesnar. He was out for a very long time for that. Then, of course, WWE got with him, now part of WWE and had a match last week and had a very good fair win of course last week. This week, Riddle. And this guy did actually make his WWE debut last week, he did. And this week, can he carry on this winning streak? He did win last week, he did. Can he win this week here on SmackDown? The last SmackDown episode until next 6 months after this SummerSlam hiatus after SummerSlam. But anyway, on his way to the ring, weighing at 260 pounds, he is the broski, the bro, Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle, whatever you want to call him. On his way to the ring in a singles match again like last week on his debut last week. We haven't even seen this guy appear in the RSP content since 2020 when he had a match with Brock Lesnar and he was injured after that apparently, so when he lost the championship, I think it was when around that period of time in 2020, and that was the last time we saw Riddle appear in the RSP. But now since WWE's now in town, not WWE anymore, seems like they've purchased Riddle and now he's himself here in the WWE on SmackDown brand on Friday nights. And here we go, and let's get it underway. It's Riddle versus Apollo Crews, and we are live right now here on SmackDown. Oh, big fist across the face right there. Knee again into the corner. Oh, that was that. Huge. Info. Look out. This again. He dropped him onto that edge of the ring right there. They're definitely. No. Assault move right there, he did. Right into the face, right. Definitely gonna hurt. Another knee again. Another jump on Riddle. Now, Apollo. Oh no, DDT reverse from Riddle right there. Impact in WWE seems that he arrived here last week on SmackDown. Will he carry on this momentum? Oh, wrestled to the ground there from Apollo there to Riddle. Now, headbutts of Riddle right to the side of the face. The broski bro there, bro Riddle. Bro. Oh, and right the way there he did there, Apollo Crews. Oh, kick right to the side of the face. And then Riddle's going to hit the move on Apollo Crews. Oh, he got out of the way. Oh, Crews now fought back, he did. Knee right to the side of the face. Bit of mixed martial arts he bring into that knee in the face. And he jumps on the top there, face don't care. And now pins Apollo Crews here. Kick out there for Apollo. Oh. Now knee again. Power slam. Kick out. Another knee again. Riddle right there again on top of him. Oh, kick out. Enough. Knee again. Now, Riddle right there. Oh, Riddle. Kicking out. Oh, kick out there for Apollo Crews. Could have been a free, it could have been. Now, he's picked him up. Tossed him onto that side again. Onto the top rope he is. Oh! Slap in the face. Got out of the way he did there, very good. Clothesline outside of the ring. What a match. What a contest so far. We've had it. Very, very good. Clothesline outside of the ring again. And a knee in the face again right there. Now Riddle. Oh God, the way he did there. Into the corner. Oh! Smothering him right there, Apollo Crews in that corner there. It's that's a knee right there from Riddle there. The Broski drop kicks him. Oh, that's a good jump. High fly in the air. Gonna be. And Riddle wins. He wins his second match straight after last week. He adds on to this week. A good win for Bro. Yeah, Matt Riddle did it. He beat him into the mat. It was a good contest, I'm telling you that now. A snarbanarker of a contest. But the winner of that matchup, of course, was, we all know, Riddle. He defeated Apollo Crews. Here is your winner, Riddle. Riddle wins. Big win for Riddle. He did it. He won. And the won here on SmackDown. This is a lot of good things yet to come for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brock Lesnar has failed to show up here tonight. Because I'm demanding to have a match with him for his title tomorrow at SummerSlam, and he's nowhere to be seen. I kicked your advocate's ass for the last 2 consecutive weeks here on SmackDown to get what I want from you, the Beast. And you ain't giving it to me. So Brock Lesnar, you are some one darn son of a bitch, because you do not want to defend your title against Stone Cold Steve Austin, because he is a coward. A coward hides behind everybody and shows up whenever he wants to show up. This guy is an absolute son of a bitch who does not even care about the WWE Universe. And as a matter of fact, he is one of the biggest, worst ever champions ever in sports entertainment to acknowledge the Universal title like I have done since I was a wrestler 20 odd years ago. He's here! The alpha male of our species, the WWE Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar, is here. He is here on SmackDown. And we ain't thought he would have a match with, of course, Stone Cold Steve Austin, but he's going to. It looks like he's here, and it looks like he wants a fight with Stone Cold. Well, we haven't seen Brock Lesnar appear ever since that Judgment Day when he beat an F5 and even sent injured Edge after his matchup, of course, and then stunned by Stone Cold Steve Austin after that matchup. And that was the last time we ever seen Brock Lesnar. And now he's here on SmackDown 4 weeks later, and we all know, is he going to accept the challenge of Stone Cold Steve Austin tomorrow night? I think he probably will be, because I'll come to you straight up here tonight, here on SmackDown, and let's hear what the Beast Slayer, the alpha male of our species, has got to say, without no Paul Heyman with him tonight, unfortunately, so due to the fact that he's not here tonight from that injury he suffered because of the hands of Stone Cold Steve Austin. And since Brock Lesnar, his man, is here on SmackDown, let's see how this is going to go through between these two individuals inside this ring. Stone Cold, I've been hearing you. I've been hearing you watching SmackDown in the last 4 weeks since I was sitting my arse at home in the sunny countryside of Yeovil, hearing your yippy yappy voice here on SmackDown, wanting a match with me for my championship. Now I'm here on SmackDown, and you want to fight me tomorrow night at SummerSlam for my Universal Champion? You are on! I accept your challenge, Stone Cold, in the next 24 hours time, and your ass is going to be sent to the hospital like I did to Edge at Judgment Day. I do need to teach you a lesson for what you did to me after my match against Edge at Judgment Day by stunning me. I need to teach you, Rattlesnake, a lesson to stay retired. Here you have it. It's going to be a snarbernacle tomorrow. It's all confirmed that Brock Lesnar will go and defend his Universal title against Stone Cold Steve Austin tomorrow night. And I can't wait for it. It's going to be a classic match. It's going to be a dream match that we never ever had before. Stone Cold and Brock Lesnar. And we'll see you tomorrow night at SummerSlam.